Hey there, Michael Ian Cedar here from the LegacyOfYou.com, and I'm walking through Bryant Park, heading over to the creative space of the Legacy of You. And today we're going to talk about, what if I don't want to be an entrepreneur? Google says a person who organizes and operates a business or businesses, plural, taking on greater than normal financial risks in order to do so. I like that. You know, so many people often mistake the idea that if you want to do something meaningful or if you want to leave something amazing behind, that you've got to do it yourself. You've got to take that risk, right? So often we're looking at the internet and we're looking at social media and we see our friends or the people around us running their own businesses, doing their own thing, and we go, wow, I would absolutely love to do that myself. But the truth is it really what you want to be doing? You know, somewhere in the scheme of things, we were under the impression that the people in control are the people that own businesses, right? But that's not necessarily the truth. Look, on a pure financial level only, stat that I read the other day from Cardone said 4 out of 5 millionaires work for someone else. Think about that for a hot second if that number is accurate. Grant, I want to fact check that, Grant. I want to fact check that. If 4 out of 5 people who are millionaires work for someone else, okay, not saying that money means impact, but it certainly means you have the ability to make an impact. And a lot of times we use the power of money, the weight of money, the energy that comes behind money, and we say, all right, let's use that to do things. But that does not mean you have to be an entrepreneur. There are people who want to assume the risk. What matters most is that you assume intent. Assume intent. I'm going to say that one more time. Assume the intent. What is the intention you want to bring to the world? And you've got two options once you know your intent. I know for me, it's to inspire others to get that voice out. I've known that since I was a kid. I'm very fortunate. I know not everyone has that voice. Even in that journey of, as a kid, wanting to be an entrepreneur, wanting to do it myself, wanting to have my own business, I didn't necessarily know the vehicles that I was going to take to get there. So I say to you, what's the intention you want to bring to the world? Do you want to help others? Do you want to serve others? Do you want to tantalize other people's senses? What is it that you want to actually bring to the world? That's your intention. If you could live an intention, what is your intention? And you've got two choices. You can say, A, I'm going to find somebody else who already I share this intention with, who has similar values to me in the workplace, in the professional place, in the volunteer world, right? I'm going to do that. And I'm going to follow them, and I'm going to help execute their mission. And in so, I'm going to take my own colors of my own heart, and I'm going to paint those all over their world. But of course, you have to find someone that you actually share values with, right? And I'm finding more and more as people are applying for jobs, because I'm hiring for different projects all the time, I'm finding that people are seeking fulfillment. The cover letters are talking about fulfillment, right? They're not talking about wanting to be an entrepreneur, though there are some people who go flat out, I want to own my own business one day, and I'd like to learn, right? And that's cool. So you've got two choices. One, you find someone who shares your intent, and you can execute it with them as the entrepreneur, and they can light up the world and take the risk, and you can have this really awesome sandbox to learn in, right? Or two, take the risk, be the entrepreneur, use the money, use your resources, make something real, feel the hustle, feel the burn. Now, I think everyone should actually feel the hustle a little bit, because if you really believe in something, that's what you're going to end up doing with your time and how you're going to use your time. You know, for me, I obsess about how can I help others leave behind an amazing legacy, meaning they've got to tap into that voice that's right here. So I say to you, it's okay. It's okay if you do not want to be an entrepreneur. You don't have to be. It ain't for everyone, because you know what? The entrepreneurs need people the entrepreneurs like myself need people to help and to execute the vision. And you know what the really amazing thing is? You could change your mind at any time. You could totally change your mind at any given time. You could go, you know what? I'm ready to do it on my own. But take that pressure off yourself. I'm giving you today, I bestow upon you the removal of the pressure that you have to be an entrepreneur. Now, I also bestow upon you the dire need to become an entrepreneur if you want to take that risk, if you want to do it yourself, if you want to use your own voice, if you don't want to be guided by somebody else's drum. So I have a lot of people around me always going, I've got to start my own business. I got to start my own business. I got to start my own business. But man, I just, you know, the thought of waking up every single day and having it manage myself is just too much. That's okay. Rock on. I'm proud of you for recognizing that within yourself. All right, we're here at the legacyofyou.com creative space. Let's go up. Here we go. Hey, good morning, Sam. Good, man, good. So what's exciting is this is the first official commercial building that the Legacy of You or any of my projects have actually been housed in. So this is a really fun place to be able to be right now. 6th floor, right here on 5th Avenue. You know, right now at this point in time, we overlook a brick wall. And you know what? I truly couldn't be happier. So here you go. You know, we list the 3 biggest projects there. The Legacy of You is run by Ask Yourself Productions. Of course, my name, and then StarQuest is one of the biggest projects we do. So I put the name on the door. Protecting the fortress. You know, us harbingers are, for those of you who are harbingers and heralds and messengers, we got to get out of our head that we've got to be doing it ourselves. In fact, we need other people to help us execute the stuff, whether it's people to hire us or people to join us. If you don't know what your intention is, if you don't know what you want to do to serve others, cool, that's fine. Just go out there and do the stuff that feels good. Find a way to create more resources doing what feels good. Out of that and out of the questions you ask yourself, you're going to learn really quickly, what is it that's important to me? What's the intention I'd like to bring to the world? What are the best ways to execute it? Maybe it's to be an entrepreneur. Maybe it's to serve someone else who already has a vision and make that come to life. What matters is that you're doing the work that fulfills you. So I say this to you now. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to own your vision outright, go do it. I commend you to do it. Take the risk, take the leap, and do it. Otherwise, stop feeling guilty that you don't have your own business because you see Tom and Jerry doing it on the internet over there. Go find someone who you're passionate to execute the vision of someone else and make that vision real. Get that voice outside of yourself in somebody else's current journey and do that. Stop the guilt. All right, so post-blog exercise. Number 1, write down in the comment section what your intention is. If you don't want to write in the comment section, write it down on a piece of paper right now. What is your intention? How do you want to serve others? Number 2, list 10 people who share the same vision that you have. Maybe they're not even attainable. Maybe you're looking at some of the greats out there. But you know what? The greats also want people who can help bring their visions to life. So list 10 people. And 3, take action. Take action, write them, join them, harass them in a good way. My name is Michael Ian Cedar from The Legacy of You. See you soon. Share this video. Share this video with someone who wants to do meaningful work. Share this video with somebody who's torn about starting their own business. Share this video with someone who's about to quit their job.